Welcome back to Civilization 5. And we're going to go ahead and go right to the next turn. Because I got nothing left to do this turn. So, Washington, accept embassy, that's fine. We already know where we are, so... there were a bunch of tags there, kind of forgot to show them that Washington won a couple of new allies and city-states. So, he seems to be doing pretty well. I think he's well out in front of the rest of the continent right now. And that is no bueno. I was just thinking, right before I started, I was worried about him putting a city down that might challenge that iron tile. So with that said, we are currently buying that the next one. I'm thinking, you know what, let's buy this tile right here. And hopefully that will, yeah, that'll target the iron. So 9 turns, I think we should beat him. Not too worried about that. I don't know what our friend Washington is doing up there, but I don't like it. Don't like it. So, I don't know. I did say I set the raging barbarians. They're definitely not raging at all. I'm thinking it's because this continent is so packed together. I mean, look at this. We have 5 civilizations out of the 11, and it looks like we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 city-states. So I'm thinking, with all that going on, that there isn't much fog of war for the barbarians to develop. Which is really unfortunate, because obviously it affects our ability to acquire faith through our unique units. But, hey, what can you do? Here's a cargo ship. Huh. I wonder how many ships are on the water for barbarians. Let's see. You know, I think I'm fine going to Atlanta with this. Just because it's only one science, but I feel like any science I can get at this point is probably a good idea. And I'm thinking we probably are going to need a barracks, because I'm looking to go to war here. Probably with the Mongols, and that's about it. I'm not looking to have a whole lot of war going on. Or should we build another settler and claim some more land? That might even be gone by now. Where's that? Where did our scout go? Where did our scout go? That's not him. I sent him down here. Holy crap. Let's see. Unit list. Where did he go? That is mine. Holy crap. Alright, there we go. Let's take a look over there, because that's the only other spot I can think would be really worth picking up. I just don't know if I'm going to beat them to it. I don't know. Highly questionable. Actually, going right on that mountain would give us our 3 adjacent forest tiles, but you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and make a unit here, just because we're going to need them. We got math coming in a couple turns, so we should be able to start cranking out.
Is the following trade of interest to you?
Yeah, well, I can do that. We can be friends. So I'll be able to grab some whatchamacallits, catapults. Head down there with a few Pictish warriors. I think that would be enough. Maybe some archers for some ranged support. Okay, Samarkand is, let's see, most progressive people. Dead last. Oh, well, we're tied for 4th, though. Technically, we're tied for 2nd. That's okay. Alright, the Celts are now friends. The Celts. Celts and Samarkand are now friends. So we'll get some extra happiness. Won't last very long, but can't complain. Let's see, where is Samarkand anyway? Samarkand's a really good one, as we found in the last... I mean, they're no different than any other mercantile city-state, but it's probably these. Yep. But the mercantile ones are really nice. There's China. Where the heck is China at? They're protecting Sophia, so they must be... Huh. They must be on the continent as well. I can't imagine anybody, yeah, definitely not this early to be sailing. Unless there's some strange, you know, archipelago that allows coastal tiles to reach. There it is, right there. Huh. No kidding. Well, still, they could be down here, I guess. In which case they're screwed, because that's probably all tundra down there. Alright, and then I forgot to look at the tech tree where I wanted to go. See, ironworking's going to give us swordsmen. They're 14 strength. And then that would essentially replace the Pictish warrior, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm kind of trying to avoid that. I do like to use the unique unit to some degree. Let's pick up trapping just because it is one of those techs that you eventually need anyway, so. Alright, let's just kind of check out. We're going to check out what the Mongols are doing down here. Remember the last time we went by their area, it seemed like they were going at war. Here's Hiawatha. Wow. Do we have another situation where this is going to be like everybody in the same area? Because that'll be crazy with all these civs, since we have 11 in this game. I just realized I built that Pictish warrior without building a barracks first. And the more I look at it, the more I feel like I better plop down a city of my own before I go to war. So let's do the settler thing. I'm just thinking that, you know, I'm going to be stuck with 2 cities if I don't act. You know, I'd have to 2 cities and then go to war with somebody that doesn't seem too appealing. Let's see. That's actually a good spot for him. Gives us a nice view of pretty much everything over there. So, a couple archers for them. I expect them to have more units than the others, since they are a pretty heavy warmongering nation. Let's see, what do we want here? Since I guess I'm going for culture win, it's probably not a bad idea to pick up a monument. So let's go ahead and grab that guy. I am playing a culture game on the side also, and I gotta be honest, it's not going well. I'm playing with Egypt. I picked up a bunch of wonders and things like that, and also some art pieces and, you know, all that good stuff. Let's see, we're looking to finish out tradition. Oh yeah, that's why I didn't build a monastery yet. Crap. Alright, so let's go to the library. Production in that city's terrible, but we're getting free, there we go. So how does that work with Edinburgh? Do we just get the monument becomes free, or do we get another one that, I don't know. Okay, so over here we're looking at, I think that we should head towards something that gives us culture, but at the same time, if I'm looking to go to war here, that wouldn't help us out. So let's see, we got our catapult. So we have a way of sieging. There's composite bowmen. Probably the next quickest research. Genghis Khan just completed the Great Library. What is he doing? Go build some units, man. And let's see, this guy here has nothing left to do except clear this jungle, which I don't think I can do without iron, right? Ironworking. And I can't clear the forests or I'll also lose my faith bonus, so... You know what? I'm thinking we're going to just start heading... I was going to say we can start heading down there with the settler, but why did my scout move? That's strange. I was going to say we could send that worker with the settler, but he's not even out yet, so I guess we'll go over there and work those horses and that deer and that iron. Holy crap. Okay. Where am I at? Here we go. So, I don't know. Edinburgh looks like it is... is it... it's because he's building the settler, I think. I'm having a real, like, hard time just remembering the basics right now. It's early in the morning, guys. Valletta hates me. They're... Probably because I have a unit just marching through their terrain for no reason at all. I find it odd that the AI doesn't move your units around city-state borders. Or have an option to do that. Because, I mean, that just cost me some influence points with them. I'm not really in a hurry to grab that iron, since it turns out in the Japan episode I thought that catapults still took iron to make, which they don't. So, not in a hurry to grab it since we don't need it for swordsmen just yet or anything like that. Alright, let's grab our barracks and then we'll start pumping out some units. The only problem here is Dublin is not going to be able to help us. Hardly at all. Oh no! No! Oh man, he's gonna put it right where I wanted to. Oh man. This is not good. And now we are in that situation I was talking. I don't really have a spot to put another city. Oh man, not good. Not good at all. What about down here? I don't think so. Yeah, he's gonna put that right where I wanted to put it. Oh man. This is not ideal for sure. I mean, I was considering Arabia to be a target. Let's see. They got silver and sugar. It's pretty good. And some wheat and a lot of floodplains. And then over here we got just sugar. So we'd only pick up the 2 happiness resources. Down here we got sugar and ivory. So essentially the same situation, except Mongols are warmongers and they only have 1 city, so they'd be a lot easier to take out from the looks of it. That's really unfortunate, though. Oh, man. Alright, we just want this guy to sit. Well, I guess we'll hang back with our settler, and if an opportunity to take out a city presents itself, we can always raise it and then move the settler in. You might as well sleep, my friend. That stinks. That is no good. Alright, so I think militarily speaking, I got enough technologies to deal with an early warfare. Or relatively early. I guess it's not super early anymore. But what we need, I would think it wouldn't hurt to have roads at this point. And another worker, to be honest. But technology-wise, let's see, we got philosophy will get us a temple. So, let's go there. Hiawatha completed a Temple of Artemis. We're no longer friends with Samarkand. We're still well into the happiness region. But man, I'll tell you what. Our cities are growing really slowly. So we need our granaries and we need our aqueducts. Yeah, let's see where's China at? They are way down there. Wow. What happened to continents being 2 separate continents? Like, is every civ going to be within range of meeting without going to sailing again? I don't know. It's very strange. Alright, so our barracks is up. God, I would love a worker, but I need to get this thing started. Because I think the longer I'm stuck at 2 cities, the worse off we'll be in the long run. I don't know. I don't think you need a lot of cities for a culture victory, though. Oh, you know what? And you know what? Other thing I forgot is our buildings. A pagoda is 200, and a missionary is 200. Wow. So I guess in a couple turns we'll see which one we're going to go with. I kind of want to go to a missionary just because it will help us spread to other cities, and we'll get that bonus. What is our bonus, by the way? I can't remember. 2 faith for each foreign city following this religion. So that seems pretty good to me. Our faith production seems really low from my experience, my limited experience, I should say. Let's see, let's make sure he's going there. Fairly quick turns. Not a whole lot going on. Edinburgh is hardly growing at all. And same for Dublin. So, really could have used that other city. I regret not building that settler right off the bat. It's unfortunate. I wish that Genghis Khan would go to war with somebody. Because, you know, we could kind of swoop in there and take them out in the back, so to speak. This is actually a fairly open city. Let's see, road, plains. I still feel like going with rough terrain's the way to go. But you know what? Let's just go with open. Since that's the city we're targeting, it makes the most sense to me. I think we're gonna need 3 of them to take that city out. And then probably, I would think 2 or 3 Pictish warriors and a couple archers should do the job. So, okay, there we go. Can now purchase units. So this would give us 2 culture and 2 faith per turn, and then the missionary, theoretically, would give us faith per turn also. Assuming we successfully turn these cities. Let's give it a shot. Now here's the only thing I don't know. We got Islam on our continent. Looks like that's about it. Let's see, isn't there a listing of religions? Here we go. So Unknown City has produced another one. There are 2 others available. I feel like things like Atlanta and Boston are so close to my holy city that they're going to get turned on their own. Or is it better to just go out there and send the missionary to speed it along? We're pretty far away from Arabia. It's almost kind of like they're going to have claim to the Inca and we're going to have claim to America. I think I'm just going to send it right through America and hit each city. Boston, and maybe New York, then Washington, and then Chicago in that order. I think we get 4 uses if I remember right. Manila desires a trade route. I don't know if we can accommodate that request. Can we not? Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's see. Where is Manila? They're Maritime. Actually, Maritime would not be bad at all. I can't do that. That's way too long of a road. Maritime wouldn't be bad at this point because we are growing so slow. Just to speed up some growth a little bit. Call just entered the medieval era. I think that we just entered the classic area this video, so we're way behind. Okay. And yeah, that missionary took attrition damage. I think that's kind of like just from sitting in enemy territory, or not necessarily enemy. See, there he goes again. And I do only have 2 uses of this, so Dublin has been converted to another religion. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Those bastards. Huh. I'm gonna need... I'm still getting more pressure from our religion, from Catholicism. So I think that we'll turn that over eventually. I hope, because that would be really unfortunate.
There is only one good. Not.
Okay, temples, colleges. Alright. I think we'll do 2 catapults with open, 1 with rough terrain. Oh, jeez. Let's see, I guess we'll go up to there. Can't pass through their territory or he'll die through the attrition. Alright, one more catapult. I'm a little worried that it's going to really turn the other nations against me when we go to war, but let's see. Oh man, I do need I don't really need another worker now that I don't have a third city. So let's go to the granary. And then over here we get amphitheater, culture bonus, writers guild. Probably not a bad idea. We are running a negative in gold, so that's another thing to worry about. I have an open trade route though, so I don't necessarily need a market just yet, or a mint. Yeah, market. There we go. So let's go with the drama and poetry. It's probably like the most scattered, like, poorly considered route anyone's ever gone through a tech tree, to be honest. Let's see, can we not... you bastard. All right, get out of the way. Thank you. Alright, hopefully, well, we can go right here. Then that gives us 2 options for movement. Let's see. And then our workers. I think at this point we need to connect this deer right here and then get our cities roaded together. So, these forests are really making it hard to move through my own land, which is kind of terrible. I don't think that roading a forest changes the faith boost that you get as the Celts, so hopefully that's the case. I just realized one thing I could have done. One thing I could have done was went for ironworking and then changed my warriors to swordsmen, and that would have really boosted my power like very quickly. Like, I probably could have went with 2 catapults and taken that city down there. Oh, Genghis just went to war with Valletta. Look at this. Most literate people were 7th. Not too bad. Look at this. Huh. Interesting. You know, I actually hope that they take that city, because I think if you wipe out a civilization entirely, you get an enormous detriment, I guess, to your relations with the other nations. And I'm thinking, if they take Valletta, then I can pretty much freely take their capital without having to worry about that. Though I could be wrong. So they're fielding 2 warriors, 1 with a general, 3 warriors, and 3 archers that we can see. Very interesting. I don't know. And we just happen to have our 3 catapults almost done, and 1 Pictish warrior. We could probably pick up another one fairly quickly, and maybe head right down there. Actually, let's look at this. Ironworking is 9 turns away. You know what? I'm not going to be able to build the amphitheater or the Writers Guild yet. So let's go ahead. We're going to switch it over to ironworking. And then in 9 turns, I think maybe I'll bump those at least one of these warriors into a swordsman. That'll give us a little boost. But I'm going to go ahead and call it an episode right there. Leave me a comment below. Again, I'm not too familiar with culture wins and everything, so if I'm missing out on something, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.